Lecture 15, Final Project Breakdown, Real Edit Walkthrough. We have covered the tools, techniques, and methods. Now it's time to bring them together in a complete edit. In this lecture, we'll go through a real-world editing workflow, from raw footage to finished project. This walkthrough will help you see how all the pieces, organization, trimming, audio, color, and titles fit into one smooth process. Think of it as moving from practice drills to playing a full game. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to structure a full project workflow from start to finish. Apply editing, audio, and color correction steps in sequence. Recognize how decisions at each stage affect the final product. Deliver a completed project ready for sharing or client delivery. Step 1. Organizing the media. Start with a project folder containing subfolders for footage, audio, graphics, and exports. For example, you just go in here, go to downloads. Here you have create a folder in here. Here you can see you have folders like audio, footage, exports, and graphics. Import everything into Resolve and set up bins in the media pool as we have created in here. Here you can see we have created bins for footage, graphics, and audio. When you open these, you have files in here. Like footage, we have all the footages in here. And for graphics, we have all the images in here. Label your best clips with markers so you don't waste time searching later. Step 2. Building the rough cut. Place your A-roll main footage on the timeline as we have in here. Here you can see we have main footage in here. Trim the beginning and end of clips to remove dead space. Use simple cuts to get the story in order. Practical example. In a student interview project, place the full responses first, then remove pauses and filler words. Step 3. Adding B-roll and transitions. Overlay B-roll to keep the video visually interesting. For example, we have added a B-roll as an image, and here you can see when you just play this video in here. Here you can see we have just introduced a B-roll as an image. Insert transitions only when they improve flow. For example, we have used transitions in here. When you just play this video, here you can see at the beginning of this video, we have added a transition. Keep transitions simple. Most professionals stick to cuts and dissolves. You can change that as well when you just click in here. Here we have different transitions like dissolve, iris, motion, shape, like this one, the box one, and the triangle left, triangle right, star one. So it just depends on the project you're working on. Step 4. Syncing and cleaning audio. Replace scratch audio with external recordings if available. Use Fairlight to reduce noise and balance levels. For example, you can just click in here. This is your Fairlight page. Here you can add an audio in here. For example, you just go to audio and place an audio in here. Add background music, keeping it settled under dialogue. Practical example. Lower background music when an interviewee speaks. Then bring it up during B-roll segments. Step 5. Color correction and style. Correct exposure and white balance across all clips. Then apply a consistent look or light grading to unify the project. For that, you can use this tab in here. Here you have multiple options like the wheels, the graph, and all of these available. You can change everything accordingly. You can use all of these, like the colors as well, HDR, and RGB mixer as well. So you have multiple options that you can use accordingly. And you have presets named LUTs, and you can use any of these. For example, Asus, DJI, Red, Samsung, and you have all these options available like Panasonic, this one as well, Olympus, and you can use accordingly like as per the project you're working on. Always correct first, grade second. Correction fixes problems, grading shapes mood. Step 6. Adding titles and graphics. Add a main title at the beginning, lower thirds to identify speakers, and simple subtitles if needed. As we have created one in here, when you just go at the beginning, so when you just play this video, you have a title in here. Animate text with subtle fades or slides. So when you just play this video, so this is how you can add titles and graphics in DaVinci Resolve. Step 7. Exporting the final video. Choose your settings based on the destination, YouTube, Instagram, or client delivery. Export and watch the final product from start to finish to catch any errors. For that, you can just click in here as delivery page, and you can change the settings from here like format, codec, encoder, resolution, frame rate, encoding profile, and advanced settings as well, like if you want to, as pixel aspect ratio and gamma tag, and any of these like subtitle settings as well. So you can use any of these as per the requirement if you want to send to a client or publish on a YouTube or Instagram. Tips and tricks. Save versions of your project as you go. If something breaks, you can roll back. Step away for a short break before reviewing your final cut. You will spot details you missed while editing. Always test playback on a different device, like a phone, to see how others will experience your video. This walkthrough shows how every tool you have learned fits into a complete project. By practicing full edits from start to finish, you will build confidence and start developing your own style as an editor.